I think you say that there was a pretty inspirational chapter for Sarada to actually get off her ass and actually go and save who she feels she should save. Not on this like shit say, oh, we're not related by blood. I mean, yo, Sakura still got some explaining to do. I mean, because, DNA don't fucking lie like that unless we get to the fucking moron. But it's like, even still, it's saying like, she activated her Sharingan. And from what it sounds like, it's saying that, oh, this is like the first time she's really activated it. Like, so I guess that's something to say maybe in the Boruto movie that she actually doesn't activate it, or maybe the only time she can really activate it when she's under like serious stress or something like that. Kind of like how Obito was doing like way back in the day in like Gaiden, and he was like just fucking activated it like that. And she was just being so like upset. I mean, obviously, finding out, you fucking like mother in real, and everyone's been lying to you in front of your face, saying, this ain't got nothing to do with you, Seven, and all that. I ain't gonna be returned to this. And it's like Naruto, like the stuff that he learned from like Sarutobi, he has become like a very inspirational Hokage, and he's just like, everyone in that fucking village is my family. And she's like, that's just lip service. No, they are. And then, although I think some of those little flashback panels and all that we had, maybe there was a lot of them, like maybe there was a bit too much, but it's like when you sort of saw Naruto and it's just like his entire life just goes through there, like how he just became such a loner, and if it wasn't for like someone like Iraku, it's like, there was no one for him like that. There was absolutely no one, and he considered like Sasuke like a brother, and it's just like, he finally has people that he cares for. It's like, that's a lot. Like Naruto's like, you've got a mother and a father. Like, he didn't exactly say that to her face, but it's like, isn't that a lot like that? You've got a lot of connections, you've got a lot of things and all that. It's just like, what is it that you need then? It's like, just thoughts and feelings. That's all you need. That's all you need. Just once more, and just try and confirm it for yourself if they really are. Because let's be honest here, regardless, like, some people may have not grown up with their mother and father, not even their real mother or father. And when you think about it, it's like, who do you personally feel about that? Like, if you treat that person as your father, then he's your father, really. If he's like, I've got fucking father figures in my life and all that, even though they're not my real father, just saying. But it's like, regardless of what, it's just what you feel like. And it's like, there's that kind of nice thing that I thought. I don't think Sakura should have done it, but I definitely thought Sasuke should have, like, literally, she went, like, when she was a child or something, he did, like, the little tap on the head, like, to Sarada, and it's like, I'll tell you next time. I'm like, fucking hell. And it's just like, I love that she was like, oh, well, we don't more than kisses, like that, all that stuff like that. And it's like, wow, you dirty ass fucking perv, Sakura. Like, I'm just saying. But it's like, even so, it shows definitely that, even if she isn't the real mother, and it is like Kani, it shows that, she definitely does care for like her a lot. And I think that's the thing regardless. And it's like, she started remembering about all of that, and she got really emotional. It's like, yo, we're gonna save my mom right now. It's like, those emotions, that is a real thing. And it's just like, and definitely shows as well with Sasuke, my wife and a weak woman, we're gonna go get to that place, and I'm taking everyone with me. And it's like, we get to see, like Sasuke's like powers activating again, like he's fucking Rinnegan on one side, like his Mangekyo on the other, and it's just like, oh, so it's definitely shows like that kind of definitely concerns that his eye powers have weakened. So that definitely shows that, Naruto and Sasuke have definitely weakened from like their last like battle that they had. That's probably the highest that their powers are ever gonna be, because it definitely shows that, when you get older, your powers get older. But it's like, I was expecting, like, at this point, this would be the highlight of their powers. Like, they're like, they're in their like sort of young adult stage. It's like, I thought it'd be here, but no, pretty much it was like, the like late teenagers that was like, no, that's the high point of our power, and that will always be. So it was a good chapter. I think, like I said, the only thing I kind of had to complain about it slightly was like, maybe like, some of the flashback could have been like a little bit, not all of it shown. But then again, it added a lot to the chapter, so that's just personally my opinion on it. But it's like, even so, I really enjoyed this chapter. And it's sad because I think this is only going to be a 10 chapter series, so it's like, we're getting kind of close to like ending this thing like very quickly. We might have like maybe 12, and it was only listed for like one volume over here, so it isn't going to be that much. But it's like, yeah, it's going to be sad to actually see the series like kind of go, because it's a bit of Naruto, and it's a nice little spin-off to have. And it was just like, for what it's been shown, it's been some real good content, and it's been shown stuff that we wasn't expecting to see. But That's all from me though, so thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.